motion is moved, government business will suffer.
The man has just come from cocoa farms. He's been on cocoa farms trying to convince cocoa farmers that in spite of the collapse in the world market price of cocoa, they should be given a rise in their cocoa prices. He's just come back, and I think he's missed the point. Mr. Speaker, there is no motion on gold board. There is no motion on gold board before this House. Let me read the motion. It says that this Honorable House, pursuant to Article 109 of the 1992 Constitution and Order 204, 212, 213, 262, and 263 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, establish an ad hoc committee to investigate the Gold for Reserves scheme. The Gold for Reserve scheme. That's not gold board. That is not gold board. Gold for Reserves is an activity undertaken by the Central Bank, the Bank of Ghana. What has that got to do with gold board? It has absolutely nothing to do with gold board. It is about the Central Bank and the Gold for Reserve program that it is embarked upon, which exercise did not begin yesterday. Indeed, on this floor, you have argued that this side of the House should not take credit for the stability of the city because you are also part of the Gold for Reserve initiative. Indeed, you tried to argue that credit should be given to Bawumia. In this House, you argued that credit should be given to Bawumia, that the Gold for Reserves is Bawumia's baby. What has that got to do with gold board? What has that got to do with gold board?
That is your motion.
So, Mr. Speaker, that is the motion before this House. So, to rise up and seek to scandalize gold board and create the impression that gold board is hiding anything, and that if we don't move this motion, we are shielding gold board, is totally unfounded because this has nothing to do with gold board. This is gold reserves, which is a function of the Central Bank. So, Mr. Speaker, let us not be playing to the gallery anytime we have the opportunity in this chamber. And who is afraid of debating this very, very, simple and innocuous, motion? If there are issues with your motion, straighten up the issues. Straighten up the issues. Nobody is running away from any motion. What are you going to say that you haven't said, at a press conference already? There's nothing you're going to say in this chamber that you haven't said at a press conference that Ghanaians haven't heard. That as a result of the implementation of the reserve program, there's been transaction losses. That the IMF says that $200 and something million have been lost. When we can show that several billions of dollars have been raked into the system as a result of the use of gold board, billions of dollars. The stability of the city, the currency of Ghana, all that are profits. So if there are transaction losses, and so what? In every transaction, you look at the loss versus the gain. The loss versus the gain. You compare losses to gains. We are ready to debate you because we also have on record that when you started the implementation of the reserve program, there were equally transaction losses. Significant, in billions of Ghana cedis. We have the statistics. Without any gain. Loss without gain. Loss without gain. In spite of the loss, we're still exchanging the Ghana cedi at over 17 Ghana cedis. With this small transaction loss of 200 and something million, now we have the cedi coming down, averaging 10 and 11 Ghana cedis, and very stable. Inflation has come down. Our reserves has increased astronomically. So, Mr. Speaker, this is a debate that we are ready, prepared. My chairman for economic committee. Today you can see he is in a tie and then a suit waiting to participate in the debate. Honorable Adongo has left all his work as a member of the board of the Central Bank, and he's sitting here ready to respond to you. Everybody on this side has come this morning prepared to take this debate. This is a very good motion for the NDC. It is a motion that gives NDC the opportunity to market its achievements in the stability of the city. This is a motion that indeed is favorable to the NDC. In fact, we should have brought this motion. We should have brought this motion. But it's good that you have brought it. And we are ready to take it.
Procedural issues.
If there are procedural issues, let's clear them.
Straight in there, let's come.
So, at conclave, I advise you what to do. I'm surprised. I thought you have done that, so that we can have our way clear to take this motion as soon as possible. But you refuse to do what I advise you to do. Then you come and stand here and say that you have lost confidence in my leadership. Am I the one who admits motions? Am I the one who admits motions? I don't admit motions. I get to make an application to the speaker agrees, and then we take it. Even statements. I just got up and made an application to the speaker so that we can take a statement. And then you admit it. So you know the issue. You know the issue. As for my friend, Honorable Afenyo Makin, I believe he understands. Why you don't understand, I have a problem. Or he asked you to speak for him. So, Mr. Speaker, I think we can go and take statements. As for the threat regarding government business, I don't even want us to go there. Government business is business for all of us. And if you insist that we must bring all our numbers, we will bring all our numbers, but that shouldn't be an issue. Mr. Speaker, I think we can go for the statements.